Singing as a little child at Ebenezer AME Church in Mullins in the Cradle Rock. Hallelujah. Cradle Rock Choir. But all along during that time when my grandmother raised me, my mom was 14 when I was born. I am a product of rape. I never knew my dad. I understand he was a preacher, so maybe that's where that talkative side came from me, you know. But anyway, I would sing all day alongside all of our friends, our family. We would sing a cappella. And that's how I learned to holler. Because people ask me, well, what kind of singer are you? And I said, a holler.
Yes.
You know, and in Europe they dubbed me Earth Singer. And that was really putting the icing on the cake where I really realized who I was as a singer. I don't try to compete. I just try to tell a story with passion and be true to my culture, to the people who preceded me, to honor them and to honor you, my audience, to give you something to take home. So what I've been trying to do is not only entertain, but to educate while we're having a good time. And that's how my music started. Well, it was a lot of doo-wop. I almost joined the Persuasions in the beginning, but I was a married teen bride, so my husband didn't go for that. But I loved all the soul singers, especially the men, the hard singers, Otis Redding, Jackie Wilson, James Brown. You know, I loved all of that. But the women that I began to appreciate was Baby Washington, Maxine Brown, Aretha Franklin, Etta James, you name it. I loved music. I fell in love, believe it or not, when I was in South Carolina with Elvis Presley, because that's where I was fed. So I fell in love with him, and when he sang Love Me Tender, I was sure he was talking to me. the person that I can remember singing the hit Hound Dog, Big Mama Thought, you ain't nothing but a... Right. So that's where I went. But I loved another song called Good Morning Little Schoolgirl. It was the song of the time. It was on a piccolo jukebox, to those of you who know that. And I think it was about a nickel. My grandmama sent me to get some top snuff, which I helped her get at the time. In the fields you had to have something. So she sent me to get her snuff. And I went in there and put it in the jukebox, and the guy, good morning little schoolgirl, doing all of that stuff. So that's how I learned. But then I heard Mahalia, though I wasn't listening attentively, but I heard it, so that influence has always been there before I recognized that you recognized that side of me. When I was identified with Bessie Smith, I had to say, who are these people really putting me with? Who are they associating my tone, my sound? So somewhere in all of this music, these ladies rubbed off on me. I didn't understand why Billie was whining until I read her autobiography. She sang her pain. When she said, I've been told that nobody sing the word hungry like I do. Good morning, heartache. I had to go there. And when Bessie said, once I lived a life of a millionaire, I had to go there. When Ma Rainey said, see right up, see what you done done, Lord, 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 I had to go there. And when Dinah came along with all her grandeur, and her blonde wigs and her beehives, what a difference a day makes. 24 a little hour, I had to go. See what I'm saying? Y'all made me do it. It was you who encouraged me to come out of my comfort zone. You can ring my bell. That's what drove me over the top, is you made me realize there was more to me than ringing a bell. Thank you very much. That was 30 years ago. And I appreciate Barbara and Vosa for giving me this moment to say thank you to all of you, to meet new people. Thank you, Greg, for recognizing and giving me the encouragement to keep going on, to keep growing on. Because I know there's something greater than what I've already done. And he just tells me where to go, and I try to listen most times. I try. So I thank you, Harlem. I thank Boza and Barbara and their staff and team for nudging me forward more and more. And I thank God choosing me. I didn't know who I was, and I didn't even care. Because I was an angry little girl. And I felt like the world owed me something. I'd be ready to fight if anybody just looked at me out the side of their eye. Because I was an angry child. But a part of me changed because of my music, because of understanding my history, and know that that was only a part of a struggle. We're carrying the music of our ancestors from journey to centuries to different generations, and I take it to the schools and I teach these little children, sing some blues. You can write your own blues. What you want to write about this morning? I don't want to go to school. Well, sing it, baby. Don't be playing. Sing your blues. You will. Only if you sing with me. Y'all gonna sing with me? Yeah. What we gonna sing? Sometimes in our lives